Hello everyone, welcome back to Andrina's Creations. Today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to customize my template. This template, it's available on andrinascreations.com. This template is great for any event, party favors, baby showers, even to advertise your business. It doesn't matter how you customize it. You can fit a Hershey bar in here. And this template does come in three different versions. Version 1 with the scalloped edge handle. Version 2 is just a straight handle. Version 3 will be just the top handle, and I do include the pieces if you want to add corners to your purses. This template you can use with Silhouette and Cricut, and it's pretty easy to do as long as you purchase the template. And then I am going to show you how I will customize it using Silhouette Studio. I do know for Cricut you do have to size your template, so the template will include a PDF file to tell you exactly what size each stuff is. So let's get started, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is open up your software. I am using Silhouette Business Edition. That is what I have. Now you have the Basic Edition or Designer Edition. Your computer might look different than mine, but again, I do have the Business Edition, and you can always check down the description bar if you want to upgrade to Business Edition. Now, the Basic Edition, it's free to download, and you don't need a cutting machine to have this software. Again, Basic Edition is free, but I am using the Business Edition. Business Edition just means that I have all the icons that the software provides, and it's only a one-time payment. Now, I highly recommend a cutting machine for this template because of the handles. It is going to be too much cutting by hand, so I highly recommend a cutting machine. Now, if you own a Cricut, I don't personally own a Cricut, but this template is also available for Cricut. You can use it. Now, I did downloaded Cricut, sorry, for this tutorial. Now, bear with me because I don't know nothing about Cricut. Now, I do know that with Cricut, you have to size your template. So when you upload your template to Cricut, this is how it's going to look. Then you have to click on your template, and you're going to have to right click and ungroup it, ungroup the entire template. And then once it's ungrouped, you're going to size your template individually, which the template also provides a PDF file that looks like this. And then right here, you will see exactly the measurements that you will have to size your template to. Now, this template provides three different versions of the purse. So version 1 has more like a scalloped handle. Version 2 has like a straight handle. And then version 3 just has like the upper top of the handle. So it's up to you which version you want to use. But again, you have to select your main template, which is the light pink color, right? And this is still grouped together, so right click it and ungroup it, and then just select your main template, the first one, with the cut lines. And then right here on the size, you're going to size it to the measurements that your PDF provides right here. And then once you're ready, you're going to cut it. Now, again, I don't own a Cricut, so I can't help you forward, but I did provide the PDF file, so you are able to size up your stuff. Now, I am going to show you how to do it on Silhouette Studio. Silhouette Studio. Once you open your software, make sure that you have everything set. Now, if I am going to be using 8 by 11 cardstock, so that means that my paper size has to be 8 by 11. To switch your paper size, all you have to do is go to your paper icon or page setup icon that is on your right, the first icon right here, your page setup. You're going to click on that. You're going to click on the first icon that has a little page. It's going to say size. You're going to click on the size 8 by 11 because that is the paper size that I'm going to use, unless you're using 12 by 12 cardstock. But the template fits perfectly fine on 8 by 11 cardstock. Again, just like Cricut users, again, if you're going to use 8 by 11 cardstock, it does fit. I highly recommend using 65-pound cardstock or higher, even 110-pound cardstock. From here, you're going to go to File. You are going to go to Merge, and you are going to look for wherever you saved your template. Now, my template is available at andrinascreations.com. Again, check down the description bar to be directed to my website. I'm going to open up the silhouette version. I'm going to click OK. So that was File, Merge, and then you will merge your template. Now my template, this is the base. This is what you're going to cut out. The light pink one, that's what you're going to cut out of any color cardstock matching your design. So this is group. So you're going to click on your template, right click, and on group. Now everything's separate. Light blue, the teal color, that is version 1. Pink is version 2, and the light purple is version 3. You are going to pick which version you want to design and for your event. These little orange shapes on the side, that is an extra add-on I added there if you want to add the corners on your purses in the bottom corner on your purses. And I'll show you because I am going to print out all different versions to show you how it looks. Now again, the light pink you're going to cut out of any cardstock, and then you are done. So once you cut it, now you're going to design. How to design your shapes. Let's say I am going to choose version 2, this pink one right here. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to move it to the side. So we just could design version 2. This is your bottom part. This is the part that's going to go, you're going to glue right here on your purse. And then this is your handle that you're going to glue on top right here. And then these two pieces right here are the sides of your purses. So let's design this one. How you will design it is you will go to Google and find a background of your choice, or go to Etsy and purchase any background of your choice. It's many differences. Now, I'm going to go to Google and I am going to look for a background that I want. You're going to find the background, and you have to make sure that you select the background when it's like this. So I just looked up Kate and Space stripes background wallpaper. You're going to click on the one that you like. Then you are going to right click and save it to your computer. Now, if you have business edition, you could easily just copy, and then you go to back to your design and right click and paste. If you don't have business edition, right click it and save it to your computer, and then you're just going to go to File, you're going to go to Merge, and you're going to look for wherever you saved your background, and it's going to bring it into your design area. Now, because this background has flowers on the top, I want my flowers to be in the bottom because my handle is going to be on top. So there's a green button on my background right here. When you click on it, I'm going to click my Shift key and I'm going to rotate it. Now I want my flowers to be in the bottom. I'm going to show you the easy way how to put this background into my shape of my purse. Let me bring this up a little bit, and I'm sorry if I'm confusing you. You're more than welcome to comment down below any questions you might have, or join my Facebook group, Andrina's Creations Crafting Lounge, and I will answer all your questions as well. I'm going to put this background on top of my shape. And never ever distort your background by pulling from the sides or pulling from the bottom like this. I always like to size my background by pulling my corners like that, but I don't need it so big, just enough to cover my shape. Once it's like that, I'm going to scroll my mouse, making sure that I'm selecting my shape in the back and my background. I am going to go to the modify panel on my right. That is the shape that has a square and a little circle on top. That is called the modify panel. Once I have both things selected, I am going to click where it says crop. And that automatically cropped my background that I wanted on my shape. Now you see that you can't see a lot of my flowers, so I'm also going to show you a trick. Now again, this is for business edition and above. I mean business edition, and there's a paint panel that's called the fill panel. It is icon number 3 on your right. It looks like a paint plate. And there is going to say pattern. So icon number 3, I'm going to click on it, which it says fill pattern. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to click where it says advanced options, and it's going to say pan pattern, and then it's going to have like a little shape in between my background, and I'm just going to move it up a little bit so I can be able to see my flowers perfectly, and then I'm perfectly fine there. If you don't have business edition, make sure when you crop your image to your shape that you had your image exactly where you wanted it. If you don't have pan pattern, and I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but I like to explain everything step by step so everyone gets it. Now, what I like to do is I like to leave my main template here so I know where everything I want it to be. So I know this is going to be glued here on top, and I know that my handle is going to be glued on top of here as well. So I know that anything that I type can't go up more than my handle. I'm going to click on my handle, right click, and bring to front so I know exactly where I can stop designing on my main image. So that's how it's going to be looking. Now I want to type some stuff here, and I also want to add like a little frame. So I did go to Google and looked up frame clip art and frame PNGs and stuff like that. So I did save it to my computer. So I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Merge. And I'm going to look for wherever I have that saved. And I'm going to select it and click OK. Now, this is how it looks, the image that I saved. I want to use this shape right here. Now, for me to be able to use this shape that's right here, I'm going to have to trace it. The trace panel, it's icon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Icon number 3, and it says trace. I'm going to select where it says select trace area. I'm going to select that frame that I want to trace. Let it trace, and then where it says threshold, I'm going to bring up that threshold and not so much so I'm going to distort it. Then I'm going to click where it says trace. Once it's traced, you're not going to be able to see what it does, but this image in the back, I could just click delete, and now I'm left with this shape right here. I'm going to select this shape. I'm going to go back to my paint panel, and I am going to color it the color black. And then I'm going to go to the outline panel that's under my paint panel, and then I'm going to click my outline color to be blank. And then this shape, I'm going to make it smaller. And this is just me designing and giving you ideas and how to use different icons on your silhouette. But you are going to design this however you choose to. And I'm going to be doing different designs and showing you at the end. So I have that shape there, or you can color this white, pink, blue, whatever you choose to. You can color it any color. I'm just going to leave it black for now. And then to type in silhouette, there is on your left, there is an A. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to click anywhere on your screen, and then you're going to start typing. You're going to unselect it to get off edit mode. You're going to select it. You are going to color it any color you want in the paint panel. You're going to go to the outline color that's under the paint panel. You're going to click the color and click on the one that's no color. Now on your right, there is another A, and that's where you're going to choose the font that you want to use. To download free fonts, you could go to thefont.com, and I have a whole video on how to download free fonts on here on my YouTube channel. Also check down below in the description box for that tutorial. But now when you are downloading fonts, you cannot have Silhouette Studio open. This software has to be completely closed before you install fonts into your computer. Once you install them, then you open up your software, and then you're going to be able to see all your fonts. Now click on the font that you want to use, and then right here you could click on the orientation that you want your font to be in. Then you're going to put your font where you want it to be. And this is the reason why I added that black shape in here, so you'll be able to see what I typed. Same thing, because I want to add a number, so I'm going to first click on the A on my left, click anywhere on my screen, type, unselected to get off edit mode, selected, click on the font you want to use, go to the paint panel, select the color you want, go to the outline under the paint panel, select no color or whatever color you want to use, and then add your number or wherever else you are adding. And then I'm just going to leave it like this so this video doesn't get extra long. Now I'm ready to print this out. I'm going to remove. I just had my main template there for so y'all can see how it's going to look. Now you're going to print this out, and you need two of them because it's front and back. I'm going to select this. I'm going to right click and group everything together, and then I'm going to right click and I'm going to duplicate it. And you can fit as many as you want into your paper that's 8 by 11. But remember, you need two for one purse. Now you can cut out this by hand, which I usually cut by hand, but if you do have a cutting machine, you have to turn on your registration marks for your machine to be able to cut this. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to, again, to your page setup. That is the first icon on your right. You're going to go to the third icon on your page setup. You're going where it says style, and right now it has it on off. You're going to click on that and click on type 1. That is to turn on your registration marks. And where it says thickness, I usually just bring it up to 1.00, and then you are going to center this. Do not cover your registration marks, and then add as many as you want here for your computer, for your machine to be able to cut it out. You could fit 3 or 4 with your 3 with your registration marks, but if you have your registration marks off, you can easily fit 4 and then just print and then cut it by hand. But let me go back because I know people do get confused with print and cutting. You're doing a print and cut, all you will have to do is go and print. You have a print icon up here. You're going to select that, and then you are going to use the printer that you're using. Go to preferences, and if you're using glossy paper, pick that you're using glossy paper and make sure all that's perfectly good. Once you print it out, you're going to go up here where it says send. You're going to go to the send panel. You're going to select the item that you're going to cut. Usually I have it set on cardstock. And then you see right here that it has that it wants to cut the inside of my shape that I did and all that stuff. You cannot have that like that. So basically everything that's red, the machine is going to want to cut that. So you can easily select it and just click where it says cut edge. That means it's only going to cut the edge. Again, select the purse image, go to cut edge. Select the image and go to cut edge. And then now the machine is only going to cut the outside of my purse. And then you're going to select the machine and then just click send, but make sure you have this paper on your cutting mat and click send, and then it's going to automatically cut it for you. I'm not going to do that right now because like I said, I am going to cut mine out by hand. So this is your design. Let me turn off my registration marks. Zoom out a little bit. Now for your handles, you can cut them out of regular cardstock or glitter cardstock. So you're going to put as many handles as you can in one piece of cardstock. So if I'm using 8 by 11, you're just going to keep adding more and more handles, as many as it fits. Now, if you're using a 12 by 12 cardstock, change this to 12 by 12. So again, page setup, go to the first icon and then click where it says size. You're going to click 12 by 12. Usually glitter cardstock comes on 12 by 12. So 12 by 12, and then you're going to add as many handles as you can. Why do I keep doing this? You're going to click on your handle, right click and duplicate it. And you're going to add as many handles as you can. And then duplicate this like that. Now the sides, it's up to you. You can also cut it out of glitter cardstock, foil cardstock, or you can even add a background to this, and then you're going to do a print and cut with your image. So you could either cut the sides of your purse the same color of your handle, or you can select your side, and then that image that I have of this, I'm going to right click, copy, and bring it in here. Let me move this to the side. I'm going to select it. I'm going to go to my modify panel and I'm going to crop. And then you can have 2 of these. And then you're going to print these out. So either or, you could do a print and cut using the same image for the sides, or you can cut it out of the same color of your handle. So you have different options there. And like I said, these little orange corners that I have on the template, you can also cut this out of the same color cardstock of your handle and your sides, and you're going to glue this in the bottom of your purse. So basically these little things here will be glued in the bottom of your purse. So they will go like right click and bring to front. So these little pieces you're going to cut out of any cardstock color or glitter, and then these pieces will be glued in the front of your purse, which I will show all that. Once you are ready to cut your handles or whatever, you're going to go to send. You're going to select the type of cardstock you're using. So I just have it on regular cardstock, thick cardstock. And then you're going to click on send. Make sure you put your cardstock on your mat, load it to your machine, and cut. Now, I hope you understand all that. And now I'm going to start cutting everything out, and I'm going to assemble it for you. So I'll see you over there. Once you are done cutting all your stuff out, I'm going to assemble version 1. Version 1 is the one with the scalloped handle. So this is version 1. This is all your pieces that you're going to need. You're going to need your printed design. You are going to need your main vase, these 2 pieces, your handles, and the size of your purse. Okay, and I forgot to mention, if you don't have a printer at home, then just feel free to cut out these printed versions out of decorative cardstock. If you could go to Michael's, Joann's, or whatever, and just cut these pieces out of decorative cardstock and just glue it on the top, and then you have your own purses as well. I did say this is 65-pound cardstock, and I know a lot of people usually ask me what kind of printer I have. I have an Epson printer, Workforce 7720. Now, this is your template. You already have the dotted lines, which you are going to fold on your dotted lines. Once you have everything folded, you are going to place your template like this, and these pieces you're going to glue right here, right on the. So this piece, you're going to put it under, and you're going to glue that tab right on top. And I am using my art glitter glue. You can find this on Amazon. Always check down the description box for my Amazon affiliated link as well. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on my tab and glue it there. Once you have your side panels glued, this is how it's going to look, and this is the inside of your purse. You're going to turn your purse around, and now you are going to first glue your decorative image. So one image here, and then flip it upside down and glue the other image. Once you glue your decorative pieces, it's going to look like this. Oh, I think I forgot to say what kind of paper I'm using. I'm just using glossy paper from Office Max. You can get any paper. You can even print this out of cardstock or glossy paper. I like more of the glossy look. Okay, so and make sure that the paper you get is compatible with your printer. I have an inkjet, so I make sure I get inkjet glossy paper. Once you have this glue like this, you are now going to glue your handles plus your side panels. The side panels go right in between the line of your side pieces, so it's gonna go one here, one there, and then your handles. Once you are done gluing all your pieces, this is how it's going to look. You can find cardstock, glitter cardstock anywhere, Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, AC Moore, anywhere online. So you are done, and then now what you have to do, you have to remember this is folded. You're going to glue this side just like this. Make sure it's aligned to the top. This side to here. Make sure everything's good and fold it nicely, and you're going to glue it, and you're going to do the same thing for the other side. And version 1, it's complete. This is how it's going to look. And I'm also going to assemble version 2 for you guys now. Here are my pieces for version 2. Remember, always try to use cardstock that matches your design. For version 2, I'm going to add the corner pieces that I talked to you about, that in the template is the color orange. I cut all my pieces out of gold foil cardstock, and then these are going to go in the corner of my purse. So let's get ready to assemble version 2. Version 2, it's complete. Now I'm going to assemble version 3. For version 3, I printed out the side pieces like I showed you at the beginning to match the design. So this is how it's going to look, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to fold, you're going to glue your side pieces, and you're going to glue everything together. Okay, we are all done. Version 1. Version 2 with the added corners. And you could do these added corners with any of these versions. Either 1, 2, or 3. It's all up to you on what design you're going for. And version 3 with the printed stuff. And also you could do that with any of your purses. It's all up to you. I just gave you different ideas on how you want to customize your own. If you can't customize your own, feel free to message me through Facebook or Instagram. I do customize party favors for any events, anything like that. If you want to contact me for pricing, Facebook, Instagram, or email at Andrina's Creations, or my email is andrinascreations@ yahoo.com. Feel free to message me. If you do create these and you purchase my template, feel free to join my Facebook crafting group named Andrina's Creations Crafting Lounge. I would love to see what you create with this template. Again, feel free to customize them however you want. Comment down below which version you like best, 1, 2, or 3. And also comment down below anything else you would like to see from me. I highly apologize. I know I haven't been posting tutorials as often as before, but you know, life happens. I am a mother of 3 and work, business, and all that, you know. I highly apologize, but I'm going to try my best to come back on YouTube and get these tutorials out there for you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like this video, and click on the notification bell to get notified when I upload my next video. And for all my new subscribers, thank you so much for all the support you guys are giving me. And as always, please have a blessed day and see you on my next tutorial. Bye-bye.